Hello there, give me a second. Yes, I did it. Yes, you wonder what did I do? Well, I moved the toilet paper from one side of the mat to the other. Huge accomplishment, very exciting. You know, when the gyms are closed, you gotta do what you gotta do, right, Hurley? Anyway, yes, he's come to say hi. Are you gonna welcome everyone to episode 3 of Sunshine Sundays? Well, you know, I think he is. I think he's saying hi and welcome. I'm very excited to have you back here, and I think Hurley is too. So, well, let's crack on with the show. Yellow, I'm Ella London, also known as Miss Sunshine, and welcome to Sunshine Sundays. I'd love you to subscribe and ring that bell, and without further ado, let's get started. Hey, welcome back to week 3, and it is time for my sunshine thought of the day. Yay, and look, the sun is out. Yay, hello sun. So what is my thought of the day? Here it is on this fancy little board. Little sparks of light are precious and need to be cherished. As I was sitting down last night to write and think about what I was going to talk to you about on this Sunshine Sunday, I realized that we're struggling, we're hurting. And this isn't about covering that up with sunshine and pretending that it doesn't exist. It's about holding on to and creating little sparks of light that bring hope and love to us and to those who cross our paths. And that pressure to feel like we should create the next big thing and change the world like a big floodlight, and just like, here we are and we're in the world and we've got this time to create. You know what? Something big already did change the world. And there are scientists and doctors and nurses and volunteers working around the clock to stop it. What we need to be doing right now is to focus on and celebrate just getting through the day, each day. Create little sparks of light throughout each day and hold on to those and cherish them. One of my friends and I were talking, and she mentioned that she has started creating a to-do list, and a to-do list is something that you create at the end of the day instead of a to-do list that you create at the beginning of the day. And what it is that she writes down all the little things that she has accomplished during the day, and some big things, whether that's, you know, just getting up and washing her face, or, you know, getting the kids through homeschool, that's a big thing. And just having all of those things on a list to be able to celebrate what she has accomplished during the day. And I just think that's so cool. That's just such a little spark of light. It's nothing big. It's not like it's changing her life forever, but it's changing her life in that moment that she writes that to-do list. And I just really encourage you to hold on to those little sparks. I hope that Sunshine Sundays, I hope that today, every Sunday with me posting this, is a little spark of light for you as you watch this. And that you cherish those moments. I cherish this time with you, getting to sit down and write something and put this together and have some fun is really special to me, and I hope that for you it brings you some joy and happiness, and I just love spreading all the sunshine with you. And you know what? I think that this is the perfect moment for dance break. All right, here we go. I gave it away in the last segment, so you all know what time it is. It's dance break! Yay! So I invite you to put on your tutu, whether real or imaginary. Mine is imaginary today because I have this splendid poncho on, and dance with me! Yay! joined in. If you didn't, you know you can always rewind and rewatch and dance with me because it's fun to move and dance and laugh. All right, on to the next section. Do, 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 do. It is gratitude corner time. It is gratitude corner time. Yay! As I've mentioned before, this gratitude corner was inspired by my good friend Mary England, who posts a gratitude list every day on her story on Instagram. I'd love for you to go follow her. Her handle is @uncustomarylove, and she is amazing. So my gratitude list of this week has really grown, and I love that about gratitude is when you start writing down the things that you're grateful for, how you just start seeing more and more things that you're grateful for in life. And I think especially being stay at home, realizing that there's even more things. One of them is friends. It's been really beautiful hearing from friends and responding to friends. I just had a really lovely FaceTime with a friend of mine, and it's been tough for her because she lost her job. But she's just been in just this really beautiful space and holding on to the little sparks of light and finding joy throughout each day, and that's been really special. House cleaner. I happen to be very lucky that I have a lovely lady who comes and cleans my house every month, and oh my goodness, I'm starting to realize that now I may need to clean. And my house isn't that dirty, thankfully, but it's just like stuff like the toilet and the kitchen sink, and it's like, I don't want to clean it. So anyway, I'm so grateful for her. I'm very much looking forward to being able to have her come back to clean. She's going to be like, Ella, what happened to your fridge? Another thing I'm grateful for, dandelions. I love dandelions, and they're cropping up everywhere here in LA. I know that a lot of gardeners hate dandelions because they're technically considered a weed to gardeners, but I love dandelions. They are so sweet, and I have a lot of people on Instagram tag me in their dandelion pictures, so yay, please keep that up. It makes me happy. And then finally, since I do have to wrap this up, I guess, otherwise we'll just be here all day with me talking about what I'm grateful for, which I guess isn't a bad thing, but you know, you might just sign off and then it will be sad because you won't get to see the outro. And Miranda Hart, people, if you don't know who Miranda Hart is, please look her up. I believe her handle is @Real Miranda Hart or The Real Miranda Hart. I'll put it, when I edit, I'll put the correct handle down here. But she is just such a breath of fresh air. She is a little spark of light for me, and I love her so much. She had this amazing show in the UK, and she's been doing these, what does she call them, chatty rambles. She's been doing chatty rambles on her Insta stories every day for the past few days, and they've been so much fun, and it's so centering and calming. I love listening to her voice, and she has such great insights on everything that we're going through, and she's just a beautiful person. And that is my gratitude corner for the week. What are you grateful for? Okay, so Hurley's been asking for another segment because he was a little sad that last week I didn't include him much, but that was mainly his fault because he didn't do all his cute little yoga moves like he usually does with me on the mat, and so, you know, that didn't happen. But, you know, I thought it'd be fun this week to sneak up on him while he's sleeping, because then he'll be like, you didn't include me again, and I can show him the video, and he's like, oh, but I was sleeping. But, you know, whatever, it'll be fun. It'll be like an April Fool's after April Fool's. All right, so here goes. We're going to be very quiet. Okay, you ready? Ready? Oh, he woke up. You woke up, Hurley. Oh, he's so sleepy. He's in his cute little yellow sweater. He loves his little yellow jumper. Don't you, Papa? Yeah. So anyway, apparently he can't just stay asleep. He always wakes up when, you know, something's going on. He's like, oh, what's happening? But yeah, here he is. He's so sleepy. He's been playing a lot today. Yeah, playing a lot. Yeah. He likes to run up and down these stairs. It's a lot of fun. I don't really notice, but he has this one green toy. And it was given to us by a friend of ours who loves to give me non-yellow stuff just to be funny. But, you know, Hurley just fell in love with it. You can see how much he loves it. It's like, and I'm falling asleep. And so we let him keep it, but this is one green toy. So Hurley, what do you think? Do you think we should like maybe show people another time? Maybe another Hurley segment? You could show everyone your yellow toys. Could you have Raffy? Yes, he knows that, Raffy. You have yellow teddy. Yeah, yellow teddy. Yeah, he has a lot of toys. He has pineapple. Oh, you like pineapple, don't you? That was another gift. He's like, okay, now I just want my sleepy time. He's like, bye-bye. So I guess that's him saying it's the end of the Hurley segment. It's been lovely having you join us. And, you know, till next time. I am very thankful that I have not had to use my yellow toilet paper yet for its intended purpose, and I'm instead just still using it for my fun Sunshine Sundays purpose. And so, without further ado, that is a wrap on episode 3 of Sunshine Sundays. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a laugh having you here and to experience all the little sparks of light that we can create together on Sunshine Sundays. Good news, next week we actually have a guest! Yay! I'm working on getting a guest on. We're going to be Zooming, don't worry, it will be through Zoom. And it's going to be so much fun. So I'm excited for our surprise guest. If you follow me on Instagram, I may give a special pre-notice, maybe around Wednesday or something. We'll have some fun with that. And don't forget, please subscribe. Is it this side or this side? I seriously can't remember. I think it's this one from editing. I seem to remember that it's on this side. So please subscribe. Love you all. And until next time, wishing you many sparks of joy and light. Yay!